Legendary Mudrunner and Snowbucks. We got two legendary animals again this week. We got bucks. They are looks like pretty easy to find. We got some pretty cool bonuses with those bucks, as well as a new free roam event and a new showdown series, which looks pretty awesome. Howdy Cowpoke, awesome BMXer. Thanks for checking out this week's weekly bonus and update video, because we did get a few different changes to the game, which is kind of awesome. Doesn't look like we have any type of issue fixes this week yet. Nothing surprisingly dropped on Monday for us, which is usually kind of good, and nothing with today's newswire. Hopefully we'll get something later on this week. I hope Rockstar is definitely working on those issues that are in the game right now, because they've been plaguing a lot of players. The community's been reaching out to us a lot on stream. We've been getting tons of comments. The stuff's still not working great. The game isn't working perfect for us, but it's at least, you know, mostly playable. So I feel for you guys if you guys can't even get in right now. That's crazy. But we did get two new legendary animals this week. I was hoping for something pretty aggressive and crazy. But we got legendary bucks, which is kind of cool. And the picture does show, it looks like they're, you know, not too bad actually. The white one, that's a piebald buck, and the cool thing is there's actually a piebald buck or deer, I think it's just a deer, in the near local like logging town near me that I drive through every once in a while to go out different places. That just outside of it there's always a herd of deer, and there definitely is a piebald deer that's inside that herd. I've seen it before, like an all white deer like this. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty awesome actually. Let's see, we got spotted deer and some new free roam events to talk about, as well as a new showdown as well. So the spotted deer. Naturalists meandering in the heartlands of New Hanover or the woods of West Elizabeth should sharpen their tracking skills and take alert for a special legendary buck. The fabled legendary Mudrunner buck and its aggressive nature and piebald coat that sets it apart from the more common bucks living nearby has been spotted in the south of the Heartlands by Flatiron Lake. And vigilant and fee-flooded legendary snowbuck can often be found grazing near the Aurora Basin. Photograph these, track them, sedate them, whatever you want to do, get them to splendor and Harriet and pleasant reward for your efforts. Alternatively, hunt and skin, and of course Gus will have some pretty cool coats for you. These legendary bucks are said to have most active at daylight during dry weather. Like, finally we have a legendary animal that spawns in normal frickin' conditions, right? Daytime in the dry weather, which is usually dry in these two areas anyway. There are a couple bonuses for these bucks this week as well. You'll receive 50% more XP, as well as roll XP, they said, and monetary payouts for returning legendary buck samples to Harriet. So if you don't get this legendary buck in free roam, if you go get it and sample it and return it to Harriet, you'll get a 50% more XP for returning that, as well as 50% more payout. For they're not great, but they're not that good. So if you're still looking to rank up the naturalist role, I would highly recommend trying to get these bucks as much as possible this week. That'd be pretty awesome. Also, if you go find Gus, he'll craft you coats, of course. We're gonna have to work on getting those. He will gladly purchase these carcasses and pelts from you for 50% more cash as well. So you could sell him the pelts and the full carcasses for 50% more cash. Moving on, we got two new events, or technically we got one new event and another new series, which is kind of cool. So we have the Wildlife Photographer Free Roam event. You got that right, Photographer Free Roam event. A brand new free roam event invites all players to photograph animals in their natural habitat, competing against other photographers to rack up the highest number of points. Outscore your foes by photographing as many different animals as possible, as closely as you can, pay in mind to the quality of your composition. So is there like a running score inside this that changes depending on how good you're taking your picture on a real-time basis? Hopefully that works fairly well. Prove your skill behind a camera to emerge as the victor, and generous cash and XP payouts. The best individual photograph taken during each event will also earn you a reward. So it does not say that it is a naturalist freeroam event. So I don't know if it's a role freeroam event or not. If it's not, then you're only going to get regular XP, not role XP, when this kind of really is a naturalist kind of leaned event. So that's kind of a bummer there. We'll have to wait and see if it does pull into that category, but I imagine they would have mentioned that in here. You would think they would. So this probably is going to be on every 45-minute freeroam event, and probably only a couple times a day, because they keep adding more and more events to it. So there's quite a lot in there. We'll have to take a look at that. We'll try to get into one of those today and maybe get a video out for tomorrow or something on, because that does sound kind of cool. We also have introducing the Hardcore series. The Hardcore series. No ability cards, no consumables, just you, your opponent, and your trigger. You got that right, you hardcore griefers. Come into the Hardcore series. Let's see how it really works. I'm kind of excited for this because I suck at this game. I really don't care about ability cards because it just takes too much time. I always forget to put consumables on and just chug tonics all the time. So I'm kind of excited for this, to tell you the truth. So we have, if you think you're an expert gunslinger, the Hardcore series is where you can meet your match. Keep an eye on the featured series in the title screen, occasionally Hardcore series in the weeks ahead. This week, jump into hardcore variations of Overrun, Spoils of War, Hostile Territory, and Most Wanted. So if you jump into this featured series right now, it'll throw you into the Hardcore series of events, and you'll probably cycle through Overrun, Spoils of War, Hostile Territory, and Most Wanted. And it does say there will be more additions to the Hardcore series in weeks ahead. That's pretty cool. Let me go down in the comments. You guys are kind of excited for Hardcore series. I always play Hardcore in other games as well, like Call of Duty and stuff like that, just because I hate having to shoot people like 12 times or getting shot. Like, you know, I just love, you know, if I'm sneaking around and I got a good shot on one person and I shoot them, they're dead. That's how it should be. A gun shoots you, you're dead. There. Plain and simple. No ability cards, no consumables, no gold cores, no freaking funny hat tricks. I shoot you in the head, you're dead. Okay? I'm excited. Let me know if you guys are. We also got some new emotes too today. We got new emotes. There's a selection of new emotes available in the 𝐒𝐤 catalog this week. We got Hypnotize. That looks pretty cool. We got Sniff. Okay, that one's kind of funny. We got Check the Time. I mean, you can already kind of show that emote anyway. If you just check the time with a pocket watch, it's going to do that anyway. We have Prayer. We have Cougar Snarl. Everyone's just going to be walking around doing that. I think we saw that somewhere in like the Outlaw Pass or something. Yeah. We have Coin Bite. All right, making sure it's real. And we have Shrug. You want to go do a posse meet or want to do a Hardcore series? I don't know. Those are pretty cool. Check those out in the 𝐒𝐤 catalog. Bonuses offer some rewards this week. Competing in any freeroam event will pay out $100 cash. So if you do any freeroam event this week, you'll just get $100. There'll probably be a voucher for you. And a reward for 5,000 character XP. So that's kind of cool. Including the newly added wildlife photographer freeroam event. So that one doesn't, it is included, that one. I imagine it probably was. Plus, take a photo using the advanced camera to receive another $100. So there's a couple easy bonuses in here. Play any freeroam event, you'll get $100, and 5,000 character XP. You know, not roll at all. And just take any picture with the advanced camera, and you'll get $100. That's cool. So make sure you guys are watching for the freeroam event to pop up, the wildlife photographer one. That sounds kind of cool. I want to see how many animals are in there to take pictures of. And also make sure you guys are taking pictures for the new photo contest as well. Linked up here now. Actually, it's over that way. You should see it over there. And check out that video talking about the new photo contest, which is pretty awesome in the game. I'm excited for that. Speaking of discounts, naturalists might be wise to take advantage of 40% off all tonics in Harriet's shop. Dang it, I just bought $900 in blending tonic, I think on Friday, wasn't it? $900. Now it only cost me probably like $600. That sucks. While those in the hunt of fashion can take 30% off craftable coats in Gus's store. And 30% off trinkets. Seriously? 30% off all craftable coats. So all legendary coats that you craft are 30% off this week. So make sure you take that advantage for our fashion show tomorrow on PlayStation 4 for legendary animal coats. So maybe you can get one cheap now. And all trinkets as well. That's good, because I was looking at them last night and I was looking to try to get them all. And I only bought a couple so far. So we'll work on getting those this week. At least they're 30% off now. That's not too bad. Yeah. We do have some continued bonuses, of course. If you haven't played Red Dead Online yet at all, I imagine if you're watching this video, you've been playing it, so these rewards are all old. We'll go through them real quick. But if you play anytime between now and September 21st, you can get 30% off a naturalist roll item. You can get free sedative rounds. You can get 30% off a revolver. You can get one rank up in the naturalist roll, 2000 XP. You also can get a reward for a free legendary animal pheromone and a reward for free ability cards. Become a naturalist and study wild animals found in their home environment and a reward on itself, but there's plenty of other stuff to get as well. If you become a naturalist, you get a reward for a free roll accessory. Sedate and sample any animal and get the 𝐒𝐤𝐢𝐚 camp flag. Complete an animal sighting mission and get a reward for a unique colorway of the pheromone double bandolier, and purchase a wilderness camp and get a free treasure map. I still need to go do my treasure map. I think I have a satchel of treasure maps to do right now. Yeah. There's also Prime Gaming. That's what they call the new Twitch Prime. If you guys didn't find that out yet, they changed the name. Rockstar didn't change the name. I mean, Amazon changed the name. Red Dead Online players who connect their Rockstar social accounts to their Prime Gaming will receive the following rewards: 5 free legendary animal pheromones, 6,000 naturals XP, a free wilderness camp, and the katana coat crafted from the legendary elk hide for free. That's pretty cool. That's old, but it's there. There you go. That's what we get this week. Some pretty cool stuff. No actual patch or any fixes in the game. Hopefully they're working on that this week and they'll drop it when they're ready for that. We definitely don't want to see anything too early that breaks stuff, right? I mean, we saw what happens when you try to rush through stuff, and I mentioned that with software before, that when you have issues in software, you got to find the issue, you got to recreate the issue, then you have to try to fix the issue and then test the issue that it's gone. If you don't do those things well enough and you just drop a patch thinking everything's happening, you guys know what happens. It happened last Monday. So this week we may not see any patches. I hope we do. I would imagine they drop it, if they can, they would drop it in the next couple of days. I imagine they don't want to drop anything on a Friday, because then if something does happen, you know, the weekend has got to deal with it. So Monday is usually a good day to drop new software because they're at work, right? So definitely go check out those bucks. Let me know in the comments if you guys found them already, and let me know if you've already tried the free roam event and any of those new hardcore series, because that does sound pretty awesome. Hey, Cowpoke. Hope you guys have a great week. And if you like this video, make sure to smash the like button. If you're new around here, consider subscribing to the channel for more Red Dead Online content, including tips and tricks, news updates, gameplay, just good old-fashioned fun. Hope to see you on the prairie sometime, but until then, see you later.